I can't even tell you how many times I've been called gay in the near 11 years I've been uploading onto this channel. This video sucks, you're gay, this video is gay, you sound gay. Now this video isn't going to be some impassioned defense of my sexuality or whatever. I'm straight, boring, I know. I know what I am and I'm comfortable with what I am, and that's all that really matters to me. I don't see any reason to get all worked up over strangers online calling me gay. Besides, if I did make a video where I got angry and was like, I'm straight, how dare you call me gay, I'm not gay, wouldn't that make people suspect otherwise anyway? The point I do want to make with this video is, even if I were gay, so what? What difference does that make when it comes to the points I'm conveying in the video and why you disagree with said points? The gay insult is something that has perplexed me for a long time. Haha, you like other men, or I think you like other men, because you made a video that I don't like. Okay, even if I were gay, I don't really see any reason to be ashamed over it. It would mean that I like other adults of the same gender. Big whoop, I don't really see any reason to be offended. Now that doesn't mean I am completely oblivious as to why one would be offended over being called gay, because for generations we have lived with these strict social standards that a man needs to be with a woman who will bear his children, and he needs to be the breadwinner for the family, and straying away from such a lifestyle is seen as effeminate, supposedly, you know, patriarchal bullshit I've talked about so many times on this channel. We are conditioned to believe from a young age. Even at a young age, my father told me, unprompted, that men are not supposed to kiss other men, which is weird because he is otherwise a pretty progressive guy. These days, he doesn't really seem to care either way that there are gay people, or trans people, or lesbians, etc. I think it's because he hails from a different time where being gay was even more frowned upon than it is now, and he didn't want to risk having a gay son. Well, he got his wish. But if I were gay, one, telling me that men shouldn't kiss other men wouldn't change shit. Two, so what? It doesn't make you any less of a person if you're attracted to other people of the same sex. That's why, in spite of our society being structured in a way that less incentivizes being gay, I still think it is not worth getting all worked up over some idiot online calling you gay. Because I've seen this a few times online. Someone will call someone else gay and then that person will say, no, I am not gay. Do not call me gay. And I'm like, what the fuck are you getting so worked up over? It's not like they're calling you anything heinous like a pedophile or a child molester, which I've been called a groomer a few times in YouTube comments just for supporting the LGBT community. I think I would have more of a reason to get worked up over that over just being called a gay. But you want to know what I do instead? I ignore the comment because I know it is a baseless and stupid accusation just based off the fact that I support a minority group of people that does not mostly comprise of pedophiles and groomers. Same thing when I'm called gay, I ignore the comment because at worst, what are they accusing me of? Oh, you're attracted to other men of legal age. Wow, so scathing. Think of it this way, if someone was going around calling other people gay and treating being gay like it's this awful thing, don't you think that speaks to the insecurities of them? Clearly the topic of being gay is constantly at the forefront of their mind, and clearly other people being openly gay makes them angry. I don't know, I think I sense some repressed feelings. This makes me think of that Andrew Tate tweet that reads something like, if you have sex with a woman purely for pleasure and not procreation, then that's gay. And I don't know about you, but I think if a straight guy is having sex with a woman and he's really enjoying it, I would assume other guys' dicks are like the last thing on his mind at that moment. You got something to say, Andrew Tate? I won't think any less of you. I mean, the bar is already in hell, considering you're a sex trafficking piece of shit. But anyway, I don't think of gay people as much as these people seemingly do. Because if someone is gay, and I do have some gay friends both online and in real life, I don't think twice about it, because ultimately, why should their sexuality matter so much to me? Why should them simply being who they are, not breaking any laws, not hurting anyone, etc., be the source of my vitriol? They're being who they are, they're attracted to other consenting adults of the same sex. I don't really see what's the big deal about being gay, and why it should be considered a source of mockery, and that's why you shouldn't care at all if someone calls you gay. Just be like, if I were, so what? Do you have any repressed feelings you wish to share if other people being gay makes you this worked up? Anyway, so what if I were gay? It doesn't have any merit over what I say in any of my videos. Do you have any real counter over what I'm saying, or is your brain so devoid of intelligence that all you can muster up is an insult you should have left behind in first grade. But that's just me. You must know a thing or two about being gay if watching one video from some stranger online is enough to make your radar go off. That's all I have to say. Bye-bye.